How do you take care of that?
So there are, believe it or not, certain bacteria. One's called P. gingivitis that is now been isolated from the brains of Alzheimer's patients. And how did it get there? Well, it got there through your mouth, through bad dental hygiene, through gingivitis. That's how the name.
So you can get Alzheimer's through
your mouth,
not taking care of your teeth?
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah. And in fact, years ago, I'm such an incredible nerd. There's a very famous marker of inflammation called C-reactive protein, CRP. Almost everybody listening has probably had a CRP. There's a more specific one called highly sensitive CRP. Years ago, I noticed that a lot of my patients with heart disease had elevated CRPs. And I said, my wife flosses twice a day, literally. I mean, she's a nut.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's great. I hate to floss. I hate it. So I designed an experiment with like 500 people, and I asked them to floss every other day. Okay? And we'd measure their CRPs, and then we measured their CRPs every 3 months for a year. And the people who I could get to floss every other day, and that included myself, their CRPs came down to normal, and they were elevated. And the people who flossed more than every other day, they had even lower. And so I wrote this paper for the American Heart Association that says that since CRP is very highly associated with developing coronary artery disease, that coronary artery disease, in fact, partially comes from the mouth.
Wow.
And if you want to prevent coronary artery disease, you ought to floss. I got honored by the American Institute of Oral Biology for my research. Everybody give me a big hand. But these dentists are right. You've got to, there's a barrier between the bugs that live in your mouth and you, and it's at your gum-tooth interface, and you've got to preserve that barrier.
Click in the description below for a great resource. Thanks for watching. Make sure you share the video with someone else who you think needs it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and comment below. Share any questions you have about the video in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel right now and click the notification bell so you don't miss out.